Hey guys, what is up? Sloppy here, and we are back over at this project on the project Singularity Minecraft. And yeah, we're over here doing some stuff. You can see we got a beacon set up, and I got some gold blocks in my inventory. We got the instant mine thing going because we got to knock out this entire mountain. But it's a lot easier with this, obviously. So that's pretty cool. I was gold farming for quite a while to get that. But anyway, we're going to be over here today. Just so you know, the arena is still under construction. Obviously, it's a huge project, and I've been doing a lot of off-camera work over there because there's a lot of things that are very slow builds right now, like digging a trench and building a mountain, which are kind of opposite things, which is kind of cool. But anyway, I've been doing all that off camera because it's really boring. Next episode, we'll be over there doing something very cool. But this episode, we're going to be over here, and I am excited about today's project because this build is going to be a very useful build. So basically, my plan over here is to have this monumental structure thing that has a bunch of rooms and various parts that are all helpful and accessible to everybody who plays on the server. So today we're going to be building something that's just handy. So anyway, yeah, I'm going to get knocking down this mountain, and then we'll talk more about it because this all has to come out. So I will see you guys in a second. Alrighty, no more mountain. Yay. This took a while and a couple diamonds refixing our Iggy pick. So now this is this is going to be a little bit annoying. Not exactly what I had in mind, because there you have this little courtyard and then this thing, which I don't know what's going to be here yet. I feel like this should have some sort of functionality. So I'm thinking about making this like a storage area, or possibly where the metro or subway or rail line gets out. I was going to put it over there, but then I thought that'd be a little bit nicer. We're going to have a boat entrance thing over there, so that's going to be fun. I'm going to play with boats at some point. Boats are kind of a pain, but I think it'll be cool to try and play with them. So I was thinking maybe here would be nice for like the rail cart entrance. So there's going to be a rail cart from spawn to here, because we're not going to have any sort of nether entrance. So this might be a nice place to have some sort of rail cart system. But anyway, what I have in mind is for this area to go in 3 separate directions. So we got the entrance coming in, we got that direction, and that direction. Each is going to have a different purpose. Today we're going to be working on this side because it's the easiest to not have to terraform. I'm so tired of digging mountains. That's embarrassing. 1 second. I'm no longer in a hole, and I'm dropping frames like nobody's business. Anyway, yeah, today we're going to be working on this side. I don't have to terraform it. Okay, this is so mind-numbing. I didn't realize how mind-numbing it was. I went to get coffee, and I literally put my coffee pot into the fridge instead of back in the coffee maker. That's how crazy I got, and this isn't even a huge area, you know? But anyway, so we're going to have to terraform this all at some point. I know, I probably should have just picked a flat place to build, but hey, you know, that's the fun part of Minecraft, yay. But anyway, we're going to be building over here today. And today's project is going to be redstone based, but not in your typical fashion. But I will let you guys know more info. I'm not sure we'll decorate this today. This might be a different project. But anyway, we're going to build over here. So I got a whole bunch of wood to cut down, which is awesome because we have this unbreaking efficiency axe. So yeah, let me chop down, terraform a little bit, and then I'll talk to you guys about what exactly the redstone project is. Alright, we're making some progress, and this is pretty cool. We got it all leveled out and balanced. I think I might change this to sandstone. Basically this room's just for redstone testing and things, because sometimes you want to design redstone things, and obviously much easier on a creative server, but this is a way that you can do it with other people on the server. So if, you know, I wanted to get together with Kirok or Ruark or somebody, whoever, and build something in redstone, we could do it here. So we're going to have chests along the side. You can see there's a little bit of a passageway. We're going to have chests with just, you know, tons of repeaters and comparators and redstone lamps and all of those things that you can use so you can design your redstone things. Yeah, so anyway, I'm going to do a little bit more work in this. We're going to have a few extra little things. I made it the most basic of lighting systems so that if you're using it, you come turn it on, and then other people know that somebody's using it, and you know, they can come in and check out your stuff. We're gonna have all kinds of rails and stuff. I wanted to make it big enough that you could have quite elaborate things here, obviously. You know, so you can have minecart systems if you're working on something like that. It's also big enough that, you know, you can have multiple people in here if you were, you know, you were each building something or something. Anyway, I thought this would be kind of a fun thing to do, and I gotta go mining and get a whole bunch of redstone to fill the chests with all kinds of comparators and things, and I gotta build what seems like hundreds of thousands of those. I also want to put on sort of a miniature roof. It's going to be open because it's huge and I don't feel like building a roof, but there's going to be like a little bit of a thing and a few extra details that I got to get working on. But anyway, we're going to fix this up. And yes, so I'll be back in just a second with improvements and things that we will be working on. Alright, progress update. And I've been doing a lot of work over here. I'm sort of getting it to look like what I want it to look like. So yeah, here's where we're at right now. I sank it down a little bit because I had, you know, an idea that I was thinking about implementing, and I was hoping to keep this all dirt, but apparently there's grass somewhere, but whatever. So I'm not sure if I want to keep this dirt or not. I think I like the idea of dirt because it is really easy to break, so that'd be handy while doing redstone. But anyway, these lights are hooked up to a reverse daylight sensor system, so they actually turn on and off, well, on at night and off during the day, which is kind of nice. And in between there's going to be chests and things, so there's going to be, you know, two chests, the whole way around. I think we'll have chests all the way around. Why is there a bat out here? What a strange thing to have happen. My voice feels weird too. Just a bunch of weirdness happening all at once. So I like this. We're going to add a few more things. I want to add sort of a tower back here so that you can come up and look at what you built from above. You know, sometimes it helps to look at things from above. I was also thinking about doing something with lights in the roof to light this up. But, you know, I tried a bunch of things. I've been working on this for quite a while now, actually. I tried a bunch of things with lights overhead, and the one problem I was having was if you're building redstone, you know, sometimes you're building up. So, you know, you don't want to have a roof, I don't think, unless it's very high up, which I don't really want. I want this to have sort of an open feel. And then I was building the lights, and I was trying to not get them in the way, but they kept being in the way if you're building up, which is annoying. You know, if you're building something 6 high, you don't want to have to move a light or something. So that's why I ended up putting the lights over here. But then this is all unlit, which is a little bit terrible. Just a little bit terrible. So I don't know. That's something I guess I'm going to have to live with. I can throw down torches, but it's just something I'm going to have to live with. But yeah, I'm going to put in some sort of tower here. Just it's just going to be a little patio so you can... Balcony? Patio? Just a little thing so you can look out over your work. I might change this. I want to decorate this up a bit so you don't just see that. That's kind of ugly. This room's not great looking, I'm not gonna lie. I think once we get chests in, it'll look better, and then you can do all of your redstone wizardry. So yeah, a couple little things to finish up, and then we'll see what it's like. All right, fast forward in time, and I think we're done, more or less for now. This is probably gonna be next episode or sometime in the near future. We're gonna decorate this central part, get rid of that mountain, and that'll be all cool and good. But for now, this way is done. So anyway, let's go in. So yeah, all these lights turn on when it's nighttime, which is kind of a nice, you know, oh, we'll probably see it. I'll talk long enough that we can see them come on at night. These ones actually come on way earlier than the rest because daylight sensors, I didn't realize until now, have different signal strengths depending on how close you put a repeater and whatnot. So it's kind of cool actually. You can have your lights turn on slowly if you want to do something like that, which is pretty neat. So these ones come on first, and then you can see those ones came on, and these ones will come on last. I put down just a ton of torches because I was working here a lot. Anyway, I was going to do something with hiding this redstone for these lights at the front, which if you guys remember are turned on and off by this lever. So you can see if someone's working in here or whatnot. But then I thought, you know what, because it's a redstone area, why not leave it exposed? It gave me a chance to use red glass for probably the first time ever. Not a big fan of it, but it, you know, it suits the area. These should come on, unless the redstone screwed up. I'm pretty sure they work though. Anyway, and these chests are loaded up with basically everything you need. This one's all basic redstone stuff. I need to get a few more pistons and all this sort of stuff I have to just get more of. And you know, I have to do some rails. I still have to fill these chests a bit, but they got building blocks and just all kinds of stuff you can use for your redstone projects, which is nice. Hopefully it all stays here. And if you come up here, you can see your project from up top. And you can see all the exposed redstone, which I guess I'm just being lazy by, you know, not hiding, but it's a redstone area, it's fine. So it's kind of cool. Yeah, those do work. Cool. Yeah, I was thinking about doing some sort of like pop-up bed when it's nighttime, but I've just been working on this far too long. But I think it'll be handy. I hope people use it. And anyway, that's it for me. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. It's kind of a cool area, I think. I haven't really seen anyone do this. The closest I've seen is like the Redstone laboratory that Mumbo Jumbo does, which is pretty cool, but I thought, you know, having a bigger open air area would be nice. Nothing can get in here, by the way. This is all closed off with the fences and whatnot, so no creepers can walk in. I might put a piston door here, but this will all be closed off anyway, so it shouldn't be a huge deal. Maybe we'll put a piston door at some point, but for now, we're good. Oh my gosh, I'm talking at 1,000,000 miles per hour, it feels like. Anyway, thanks for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Comment what you guys think of the area, if it could use any improvements and whatnot. And sub if you're new and you want to see more from the Project Singularity server, which is pretty cool. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Ciao.